Hey everyone, welcome to the latest top 5 video. We periodically, we as in TeamEvilGSP, periodically put together a topic and then a couple members of the team coming through and sometimes even outside guests come in and put together their top 5. So this is not only a top 5 video, but this is sort of the series introduction. So top 5 YouTube channels that I watch. Now, although it's a great topic for the team, I have to confess, kind of a bad topic for me because I don't spend a lot of time doing that sort of thing. So even though this is legitimately my top 5, it's important that everyone know it's not something I do a lot. It's sort of, I had to stop and think like, wow, what do I actually watch? So anyway, TeamEvilGSP, top 5 YouTube channels that I watch, I being B.Chavez. Number 1, James Hoffmann. No, not the RP guy. The coffee guy. There is a coffee guy from Britain by the name of James Hoffmann. He is exceptional. Everything you could ever want to know about coffee. And to be completely fair, a whole lot more. Reviews of coffee, lots of gadgetry, talk about techniques. Just really, really good stuff, as well as the history of coffee, the science of coffee, specific videos about caffeine, special guests, really good time. So if you have an interest in coffee, Hoffmann's the place to go. And for all of these, the links will be below. Number 2, Alton Brown, the Food Network celebrity, who now I think just does stuff on his own. But Good Eats, number of other shows through history he's done. Really kind of fun, kind of Mr. Wizard meets Monty Python meets Julia Child. Interesting humor, interesting history, good food, good recipes. If you have even the slightest interest in food, definitely would check out Alton Brown if you don't already know who he is. 3rd on my top 5 list, interestingly, also another cooking guy, Jamie Oliver. Also a Food Network guy. Jamie Oliver's been doing this forever. I think his very first show was The Naked Chef, and then there was many iterations there after. I find Jamie Oliver really interesting for a couple of reasons. One, he's British, therefore his entire childhood and outlook on food would be very different than myself being North American. And then his culinary education, I believe, was largely through Italian cooking. So interesting that he's British outlook on food, British geography, British ingredients, Italian mindset, methodology, technique, etc. Put the two together, it makes very interesting, kind of fun, just enjoyable to watch, occasionally reproduce some of the recipes, fun stuff. If you like that sort of thing, I would definitely take a look. All right, we're up to number 4, and it's the first training, bodybuilding, whatever to do video channel, and that is Alexander Bromley. If you don't know who he is, I definitely suggest you take a look. Great guy. Never met him personally. I've communicated very briefly via email, but good guy. I don't always agree with him, but I must say that I always agree with the fact that he's talking about a topic that is worth talking about, which puts him so far ahead of everyone else in the fucking sphere. So Bromley largely does, and I assume I'm addressing him right, Alexander Bromley, I'll go with Bromley, largely tackles programming, strength training, bodybuilding, program design, and to some degree the nuance, the difference, and to some degree the lack of difference between all the many various methods and approaches. So I really think that a lot of these conversations could be boiled down very simply. He does a great job of that. I can't recommend that channel enough. There's gobs, I mean fucking gobs of content there. That channel alone could keep you occupied for a year. So really strongly recommend it. And then number 5 on my top 5 list is both a friend and a colleague and genuinely someone whose content I enjoy. That is my good friend John Call, aka Jujimufu. It's about equal thirds just silliness, absolutely stunning, amazing athletic prowess, and intellectualism. It's a very interesting ride. It's an interesting mix. It's always throwing something new and different at you. lots and lots of special guests, lots and lots of interesting topics, and also really well produced, well thought out, well executed content. So again, can't recommend Juji enough. I can't imagine anybody in the sound of my voice doesn't know who he is, hasn't seen his channel, but just in case, and also because it does genuinely fit my top 5 list. So there you are. Hopefully all of this will be neatly packaged in the description below, and good luck. I'm sure everyone's going to hate my choices because it's not all bodybuilding, drugs, because it's fucking not. But anyway, there you are. In the coming weeks, various team members will chime in and probably give you more palatable and entertaining choices, but there are mine. Thanks a lot.